We're back with another Python programming tutorial, playing around a little bit with this turtle module, which allows you to make pictures and do some geometry incorporations into your projects. We're going to do something a little bit different with it this time. I thought it'd be fun to create a turtle race using the turtle library. So the way we'll do this, I'm just going to kind of think of what steps we need to do in order to create this. So I want to be able to measure like the distance that the turtles will travel. So variable to compare distance traveled. I'm just using this as kind of a pseudocode to kind of keep me organized while I'm trying to troubleshoot my way through this. I'm going to need to be able to create my turtles with the turtle module. Create turtles. I need to create a track that the turtles will race on. I will need to move the turtles to the starting position of the track. Move turtles to starting line. Once that happens, I want to do something where like there's going to be a loop where the turtles are going to continually run until they make it to the end of the track. So that might look something like loop that runs turtles until there is a winner. And something that's going to show the winning turtle. So I'll go makes losing turtles disappear, leaving the winner visible. That's kind of wordy, but that'll be alright. And then usually when doing something in the turtle module, there's a way you can exit on the click of a mouse button. Exit on click. Alright, so this will be kind of our little guide here, I guess. So even before we get to that, I do know I will need to import the turtle library. Make sure I save. Import turtle library. And I am going to be doing some importing random numbers to make the races unique. So from random import randint. We've used this on a lot of my tutorials. Random number generator is very useful in Python programming for sure. So I think we're good with that. And we should be ready to now go to this first part here. So we want to be able to have a variable to compare distance traveled. So this variable that I'm going to use is tdis for turtle distance is equal to 0. Alright, and I'm just going to copy that and paste it. I'm going to have a race with 4 turtles. Alright, so I'm going to have tdis, have t2dis, t3dis, and t4dis. Just to keep those separate from each other for each turtle. Alright, then I'm going to need to create 4 turtles and the screen that it's going to be in. So screen is equal to turtle dot screen, and the track, T track, is equal to turtle dot pen, and then we will go T track dot pen color white, and T track dot shape turtle. All right, that looks good. T track equals turtle dot pen. All right. So I think that is good to get us started with for that, and then I need to define my different turtles now. So I have T is equal to turtle dot pen, and T pen color is going to be red, and the shape, obviously, T dot shape is going to be a turtle. Alright, so I have that one done. Like I said, I want 4 turtles, so I am gonna copy those lines, paste a second, paste a third, paste a fourth. Alright, so the first one was up here, T. Alright, so then here on line 18, I'm going to change this T2 is equal to turtle dot pen. I'm going to change the color here from red to blue, and then T2 shape is still a turtle. Alright, then on line 21 here, we're going to have T3 is a pen, T3 color is going to be orange. By now you know this probably isn't a coincidence of what colors I'm using and why for my turtles. Obviously some reference to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in here. T3 shape is turtle also, and then we have T4 and T4 color is then going to be purple, Donatello, and then T4 shape turtle. So we have 4s, 3s, oop, forgot my 2 right there, and then turtle. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, so then to create the actual track, we're going to go turtle dot screen size. We can go 400 by 300, and it is going to be black so that the white lines and the white turtles show up. And then we will go T track dot pen up and T track dot go to, let's go -175 by -75. Okay, then T track dot pen down, and then we can go T track dot go to -175 comma -75. Oops. Alright, and then we can go T track dot pen up again here. And now T track dot go to 200 comma 75. And T track dot pin down. And then we'll go T track dot go to 200 comma negative 75. And T track dot color black. So we have our track created there in that section of code. And now to move our turtles to the starting line. So T dot pen up, T dot go to negative 250. T dot pin up, and here we go. All sorts of typo errors on that one there. All right. T dot go to 200 comma 50. And we have T2 dot pin up, and T2, I did it again. All right, T2 dot go to, and this one will be negative 200 comma 25. So we'll space it out there. And then T3 dot pin up. Here we go. I am going to need these. I thought that. All right, T3 dot pin up. And T3 dot go to still will be negative 200, but then this one will go negative 25. So it'll be evenly split out from the midpoint from T2. And then we can go T4 dot pin up, and T4 dot go to negative 200 comma negative 50. And as I look at this up here, there we go. All right, so we have negative 250, negative 225, negative 200, negative 25, negative 250. And that looks good for that section. Okay, then we can scroll down a little bit further. And here we are on line 51. So this is going to be the loop that's going to keep the turtles moving until there is a winner. So this here, I'm gonna put this in a while loop. So while let's go T4 dis is less than 375, and these are numbers you can play around with depending on the size of the track that you make. But this is what I want to do to make this work. Is less than 375, or T3 dis is less than 375, or T2 dis is less than 375, or T dis is less than 375. 375, and then a colon. Make sure that's tabbed over. I'm going to go A is equal to randint between 1, 4. And then I'm going to go T dot forward. Turtle 1 is going to move forward that random distance of whatever that we generate with that right there. And then I'm going to go with tdis is equal to tdis plus A. So then we're keeping that variable that goes all the way back up here to this original distance, which starts off as 0. Yes. Okay. So that's on that first one. So then we can go, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to paste this here. Then here, this is going to be B, because I don't want them going between the same integer. So then T2 is going to be forward, but a distance of B, and then T2 distance is equal to T2 distance plus B. Alright, and then the process repeats. So then here goes C is randint between 1 through 4, T3 forward, a distance of C, and then T3 distance is equal to T3 distance plus C. And then one more time. This would be D is equal to randint 1 through 4, T4 moves forward a distance of D, T4 distance is equal to T4 distance plus D. And we're good with that part. So now those are going to be moving across until one of those 4 turtles is not at a distance of 3, is not less than 375 for the distance. Alright, now what's going to happen when one of them is? Alright, so we can use some if statements here. If tdis is less than t2dis, or tdis is less than T3dis, or tdis is less than T4dis. Alright. Then I can go here and say T dot pen color is black. So if it's less than any of those, that one turns black, making it invisible, because that's going to be the color of our track. Alright, then we have the next line. If T2dis is less than tdis, or T2dis is less than T3dis, or T2dis is less than T4dis, then T2 dot pen color is black. And then we'll go down here. If T3dis is less than tdis, or T3 dis is less than T2 dis, or T3 dis is less than T4 dis. There we go. Then we could say T3 dot pen color is black. And then we have our last one here. If T4 dis is less than T dis, I didn't type in T1 dis here, did I? No, I don't think I did. If T4 dis is less than T dis, or T4 dis is less than T2 dis, or T4 dis is less than T3 dis, then T4 dis dot, T4 dot pen color is black. Okay, so T4 less than that, less than that, less than that. T3, okay, T2, T dis. Okay, yeah, I think all those look good. And then just our exit screen on click is screen dot exit on click. Alright. Whew. Here we go. That's our lines of code there. Let's try this thing out. So I'm going to go up here to run. Run the turtle race. We have our finish line there. Sick. So there we have Michelangelo's the winner. Let's try it one more time and see if we have any variability. So I'll click here, it closes out. Let me try this one more time. And Raphael's the winner that time. Awesome. So there it is. A little fun turtle race using the turtle module or the turtle library for Python programming. Probably not the most useful thing to do in the world, but something that's fun to play around with and to kind of mess around with the chances, seeing how random you can get that and how different you can get the races to turn out. I'd be curious to see what innovations you can make to your track. This is pretty simple and, you know, real minimal for this, but you could make it be as fancy as you want. And, you know, I'd love to see what all you could create. So if you come up with anything new, share it in the comments or shoot it to me in a message, and would love to see it. Like I said, appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.